From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventure. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, this is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin.
Last September, I attended a Safari Club International Hunter Safety class, and my instructor gave me a little pamphlet and he said, you know, if you want to fill this out, they have really awesome deer hunts, you could win one. I said, sure, why not? They said, if you win the deer hunt and you can't attend, we can set something up, work something out. My dad leaned over to me at the table and he just said, if you win this hunt, we can attend. I don't care what's happening. When I got the phone call, I was 12 feet in the air. I remember doing a little happy victory dance, but I'm really glad that I could make it out here and do the hunt.
Well, this is the International Hunter Education Association Dream Hunt. They call it a dream hunt because you apply through the hunter's handbook. A focus group puts together a handbook that goes to every student in the country. That's about 700,000 that go out, and they have a chance to apply for this dream hunt. And as they apply, some lucky hunters and even instructors get to go on a all expense paid hunt. And of course, this one is to Rock Canyon Ranch in Texas, and you know, it's like stepping back into the Wild West, and it's just a great time.
We've done this hunt for many, many years. It's our way of giving back to students that want to hunt, and our way of giving back to instructors that want to hunt. It's a way for us to connect the dots between our sponsors and the students so that they realize that, you know, the Nikons of the world and the Under Armours of the world and the Safari Club Sables, all these organizations that seem ethereal to them, really are vested in their hunting future and care about their hunting experience and want them to enjoy the sport.
Thank you so much for everything that you do for us.
Thank you. I like people, I like teaching, and it's an awesome thing to do. I mean, I love the outdoors. I want to be able to teach others about the outdoors.
Hunter education instructors do two things. They teach safe and responsible hunting, but in many cases, a lot of them are hunt mentors, and they take kids hunting for the first time, and they do it in the right way. And it's a great way to be outdoors. It's a great way to get involved with conservation. And hunting is just one of those pastimes that's truly American, and hope it continues for generations to come.
We're going to be shooting at 100 yards. Y'all are going to be using all of our rifles. They're all sighted in for about 100 yards. While we're shooting, everybody needs to have their eye and ear protection on at all times.
Well, the weekend begins with watching the students come off of the plane and worry whether or not we're actually going to be there to pick them up. So that's always pretty amusing. But coming into the lodge and then just getting down to the business of hunting. So we head out to the range then, talk about safe and ethical hunting in the field, and then we pair them up with experienced guides here at Rock Canyon Ranch and put them out into the field to hunt management buck, which on this facility are bigger than most deer I've shot in my life.
Coming up, we'll get down to business and kick off the IHEA Dream Hunt from Rock Canyon Ranch. Cabela's and High-Vis Shooting Systems are both proud sponsors of the IHEA Dream Hunt. Take your shooting to the next level by adding high-vis sights to your firearms. Look them up online at cabela's.com.
Hey guys, we're here with the Bubba Blade hunting knife. It's a great new piece of steel from Bubba Blade. You can use it as a long knife, cutting or deboning type knife. You can shorten it up for your more delicate skinning type work when you're processing deer, hog, whatever you've killed that day. And the best thing about it is this is a no slip grip. No matter how wet or greasy a sucker gets, you're not going to slip on this blade.
It is razor sharp. It's the cure-all for knives. I mean, it really is. Whether it's deer, fish, I mean, I don't know how many fish I've filleted with one of these. I carry one in my boat. I carry one in my backpack. I mean, everywhere I go, if it's gonna have to do with the outdoors, I've got a bubble blade.
After your next successful deer hunt, savor the flavor with a Bradley Smoker. They have a whole list of creative recipes for venison with a wide variety of delicious smoky wood flavors. Find out more about making your meal as memorable as the hunt at bradleysmoker.com.
The Alaskan Series Cooler Packs by Arctic Ice. Specifically designed to keep your food and drinks cold all day long without having to use ice and end up with a soggy lunch. The Alaskan Series by Arctic Ice. Bitterly cold.
Americana Outdoors is brought to you by Garmin and the power of simple. By Cabela's, world's foremost outfitter. And by Stealth Cam digital scouting cameras. Welcome back to the IHEA Dream Hunt from Rock Canyon Ranch, where we've brought in 6 lucky winners for an all-expense-paid hunting trip, courtesy of the International Hunters Education Association. We're in Southwest Texas, not far from the Texas-Mexico border.
Rock Canyon Ranch is located in northern Valverde County. It's approximately 14,000 acres, full of anything from whitetail to lots of exotic animals. The terrain is pretty rocky, to say the least. There's a lot of draws and big canyons, and it's just basically rock. We do have some vegetation, scrub brush really is what it is.
Oh, it is a great experience to see that, you know, a few lucky winners, a few students from across the country, a few instructors from across the country, they get to come out and experience a really great hunt, you know, in a great setting. And for these kids, it's just got to be a dream come true.
Well, we're gonna go out into a blind, try and get a deer early in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock, 6:30ish now, so it's nice and cool. Hope they show up.
Temperature dropped to about 40-something degrees this morning compared to yesterday, which was about 60.
Now what's that do to the deer?
It makes the deer move a little bit more, gets a little more active. We're late October, so weather changes can make them a little more active. We all snuggled up in the blind together, and not long after we got there, we had some deer movement. And we had one deer come in. He had a second main beam coming off of one side, and he was probably a 3.5-year-old deer. That's kind of a deer we wanted to take out of that pasture, so we decided to go ahead and take him if he gave us a shot.
Safe, he's down right here. Where? Just before that clearing up the hill. Right where the choco fell is, you can see his belly a little bit.
I don't see him.
He's behind the cedar, you know. It's kind of hard to see him. Is he down?
Yeah, he's down.
Okay. Dude, he's down.
Good job. Thanks. Congratulations.
Looking down the barrel at his first buck, Howard made a good shot.
I was keeping steady with him and he just stopped, showed his broadside, just took the shot. He started running away. I was so scared I had missed. And he ran about 50 or 60 yards across the road and third of the way up a hill.
Got a little ways, but not real far. Couldn't ask for anything better. First shot at a deer, one shot is all it took, and the deer didn't run very far. Oh, neat deer.
Yeah.
Let's catch this one back here.
Oh, 11 points.
11 pointer.
Let's check, make sure I'm not in the 12-point club. Oh, man. Yeah.
Pretty neat deer. So what do you think?
It's gonna be really heavy carrying back down the hill.
Well, that's a good deer for your first deer.
Yeah.
When y'all came back and he opened the door and his smile was about 10 feet wide, I saw what my father saw. That was worth it. It was worth everything.
11 points.
Holy cow, double me.
Back at the lodge, Howard swapped hunting stories with the rest of the crew, welcoming and congratulating the other hunters as they made it back in with rewards of their time in the field. Hunter's Ed instructor Art Casson harvested this magnificent 8-point buck. And Alyssa made a great shot on this management buck. This is her first whitetail, and she shared the experience with her father.
She really surprised me. I mean, she opened up to me, opened up to the guide, she was joking, and when it come down to making the shot, she made the shot.
Just one of those programs, it's just a good cause for the right reasons. And you just can't go wrong when you're just trying to better hunters, shooters, and even the persons themselves, just being good people in the outdoors, good stewards of the outdoors.
So, you know, I think from this event and from even hunter education, we just seek to build a network of first-time hunters that can communicate with each other and, you know, maybe make friends with each other, maybe even hunt across state lines with each other. And we can take experiences from this hunt, and with technology now, put them on hunterhandbook.com's face page, put them on our YouTube page, put our experiences and quotes on Twitter, and just really wire youth together and remind them that no matter where you are in the United States, there is someone just like you, maybe down the road, maybe in the next county, maybe in the next state over, but there's someone just like you that loves to hunt and wants to share their experience.
To learn more about the International Hunter Education Association and to find a Hunter's Ed course near you, visit IHEA.com. Next up on Americana Outdoors, we'll join Jack and Ted Gardner in the field and on the hunt. Cabela's is your source for the gear you need. Check out Garmin's Tactics GPS watch or record all the action on your next adventure with a Garmin Verb Elite Action Camera. You can find them both online at Cabela's.com. Since 1976, Delta Ag has been an industry leader in plant health and nutrition. With our innovative concept and chemistry, Delta Ag produces healthier crops and improves yields. We formulate biostimulants and micronutrients designed to improve fertilizer efficiency and increase crop response to nutrients. Make your fertilizer go further with reliable products that work. Grow healthier crops from the ground up with versatile low-rate products. Delta Ag, improving plant performance.
Since 1996, Frog Togs outerwear have kept outdoorsmen warm and dry, even in the worst of conditions. Now, Frog Togs have expanded beyond hunting and fishing markets and revolutionized the industry with their patented fabric system. Frog Togs are extremely lightweight and portable. They pack easily in your car, boat, RV, and even on your motorcycle. Best of all, Frog Togs are 100% waterproof and windproof, and yet extremely breathable. Check us out online at frogtogs.com. Frog Togs, stop the rain.
What if there was a camera that went where you went and shot what you shot? An action camera so easy to use you can concentrate on your hunt, not the hunt for the record button. A camera that let you add dimensions to your video, like speed, altitude, or even your heart rate, just before you let it fly. Life, camera, action. The Verb Elite HD Action Camera from Garmin.
When it comes to racing big deer, Purina is the leader in deer nutrition research. Our Antler Max research and development team is committed to developing products that provide results in your deer management program with a difference you can see. If you're ready to take your deer operation to the next level, look no further than Purina's new and improved Antler Max Premium Deer Feeds. You can find them at your local Purina retailer. Purina Antler Max Premium Deer Feed, a difference you can see.
After all my years of searching, I finally busted the myth of the Yeti! The Engel High Performance Cooler, it's incredible! Just look at this lid, what a powerhouse! It's so freaking strong, so reliable, I just wanna boom! This silicone gasket's better than rubber!
Why, hello there. Are your base and sidewalls way thicker for superior insulation?
Oh, yes! After 10 days, still cold, still fresh. Let's see a Yeti do that. With Engel coolers, it's official. The Yeti is busted.
Experience High-Vis, a brighter sight picture than standard sights, giving you an immediate, more successful shooting performance. High-Vis lets you see a dramatic contrast between the target and the barrel for a more intuitive aim that delivers instant results. Our light pipes come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, designed to be seen in a variety of conditions. With our broad line of sights, you'll see your marksmanship dramatically improve, bringing more fun and confidence into every shooting experience. Shoot more accurately. Enjoy the sport. Choose High-Vis.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is also brought to you by Smith & Wesson, made in the USA since 1852, by Delta Ag, improving plant performance, and by High-Vis Shooting Systems. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors from a wet and soggy deer camp in South Texas.
Well, we're at the annual youth deer camp. It's something that Jack and I circle on the calendar every year, and I think this is our maybe third year. And you know, I'm really proud of him. He's really progressed over the last couple 3 years. He's taken his shooting seriously. He's gotten into bow hunting, and he's taken that very seriously. And you know, I'm really proud of the kid.
My favorite part about bow hunting is how close the deer get. You can almost reach out and touch them. They're like 20 yards away and you get to actually see them, whereas rifle hunting, they're way out in the distance and you just look at them through your scope. But it's cool to kill a deer under your own power with a bow and arrow.
Well, it's another Christmas hunt, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You looking forward to this one?
It's my first time bow hunting, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm ready to step away from a rifle and start bow hunting.
Yeah, well, you know, you practice a lot. We got your bow in the springtime, and we've been practicing pretty much all summer and into the fall.
Yeah, every day in our backyard, we've just been shooting away.
Every year we come down here, it's something different, and this is no exception. Check the forecast pretty diligently beforehand, and there was no chance of rain in the forecast. And about the time we hit the road, it started clouding over, and by the time we got to Bracketville, it was raining. And it hasn't stopped the entire trip. Just rain, 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 and rain around here means mud and sticky mud, and we had plenty of that. But Jack and I had a lot of fun. You know, we went out couple different locations over a couple of days, and we saw a lot of deer. It was exciting. We had some shooters. We never quite got on them though. They were either out of range or a little bit spooky. The rain had them screwed up too, so. You know, I guess just, I was impressed by the number of deer out here. You know, and I think that's indicative. We can complain about the rain as much as we want to, but the fact that South Texas is getting some rain is really showing. I mean, there's a healthy deer herd. There's a lot of young deer. That's exciting to me, you know, for the future, because those young deer are going to grow up and they're going to be shooters here before too long.
Despite the rain, it was a good sit. The Gartners saw plenty of bucks and even had a couple come in close enough for a shot. But with this many eyes around the blind, Jack never had a chance to pick up and draw his bow.
You know, it was a fun trip, and it's not all about shooting critters. It's about having some fun with your son, and that was mission accomplished. Well, Jack, what'd you think?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but...
bow hunting's a little bit of a different animal than hunting with a high-powered rifle, isn't it?
When they get that close, you really got to be careful.
Yeah, there were a lot of deer around us this morning, almost too many.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have a onesie-twosie, but...
lots of eyes.
Yep, a lot of eyes, and it was tough to even, you know, get a draw on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I still had a lot of fun with you, and it was a fun time, and there's always next time, right?
Yeah, I had a great time.
I'll keep you coming back for more, all right?
You bet.
Coming up, we'll keep the tradition going and wrap up the show with another father-son hunt right here on Americana Outdoors. Cabela's is the world's foremost outfitter, and once you've stocked your freezer full of wild game, give them a visit and check out the Bradley Smoker. Shop their retail stores or look them up online at cabela's.com.
The Yamaha Viking, and introducing the all-new Viking 6. The hardest working, most off-road capable side-by-sides in America. Built for the hardest working people on earth. You.
When you change the game, you make the rules. Introducing the all-new Stealth SS from 10 Point, the most compact crossbow we've ever created. 10 Point, there is no substitute.
When I'm not hunting, I'm thinking about hunting. It's on my mind because it's in my blood. When the hunt calls, my TC Venture points the way. Accurate, reliable, proven. Until there's no more ground to cover and no more stories to tell. When you're a TC Venture hunter, the hunt never ends.
Julie Goloski, Smith & Wesson Consumer Program Manager and World Champion Shooter.
Joe Zanetti, Smith & Wesson Finishing Specialist and lifelong hunter.
Jim Dalton, Smith & Wesson Master Gunsmith. I shoot competitively, and so does my son.
Our people, our products, our passion. Smith & Wesson.
Stealth Cam gives you the edge on the most elusive bucks. Capture high-res stills, HD audio and video, or time-lapse imagery. Nothing escapes our sub-1 second trigger with our advanced multi-zone detection grid. With our energy-efficient design, one set of batteries will last up to a full year. Retina low-light sensitivity captures stunning nighttime imagery out to 100 feet. Get all the latest technology in our new G series of scouting cameras. The next generation of Stealth Cam has arrived, delivering technologies you need every hunting season.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is also brought to you in part by Do All Outdoors, by Arctic Ice Chill and Brew, and by Bubba Blade, the ultimate sportsman's knife. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. Well, it's the last day at deer camp, and we're going to spend it with Bart Schad and his son Hunter.
It's kind of become a annual affair for us. I think this is our 5th year coming down for father-son hunting. Hunter and I have been coming down, and every year it's a great time. Hunter's been really lucky and has learned a lot of things, met a lot of people. On the upsides, actually taking an animal each year that he's been down here as well.
It's been pretty successful. We've gotten one every year we've come down here, and we switched to a bow last year, and I got a doe last year with my bow.
Kid's had an amazing hunting career so far. I don't think he's ever missed a shot, and I guess the real world's waiting for him someday. I don't think it's always like that, but in his world it's really nice right now. And as a father, it's so awesome to see, because this is something we both look forward to all year long. And due to a lot of things with travel and busy schedule sports, we don't get to do a lot of hunting at home. So for us, it's 1 week out of the year that we set aside, and it's just a special time all the way through.
See that blood?
This is the first time that Hunter's actually hunted by himself, and I wasn't sitting with him, and so I got a text during the afternoon that Hunter had taken a deer, and quite honestly, my day was shot, because that's all I could think about. I wanted to get out of the blind and go help him recover his deer. And then when we didn't, I know he was a little disappointed, but he may be a little naive, because he just knew we were going to find that deer. So a storybook, I guess, hunting career again, because we didn't find him last night, but this morning walked right up to him.
I really like his antlers. I think he's nice antlers.
Bart, what do you think? I think it's pretty awesome. I was real impressed. This was our Hunter shot his buck on the last day, and he had the opportunity to switch over and gun hunt, and he stuck through with the bow, and I think that's pretty impressive, and he was dedicated to what he did, and we spent a lot of time in the off season shooting our bows, and it's a good family activity for us, and I was real proud of him. He actually went out by himself, which was pretty awesome. We split up for the first time, and for me it was awesome, because I was in another blind when I got the text that he got his buck, and so I couldn't wait to get out of the blind where I was at to come help him find his deer, and he was awful excited.
Well, we had lots of firsts on this week's episode, and congratulations to all of our hunters, young and old, for keeping the tradition alive. If you are or know of a new hunter, we encourage you to look into hunter's education. Find a course near you at IHEA.com. And a big thank you goes out to the folks at Rock Canyon Ranch. Find out more about them at huntrcr.com. And finally, we invite you to take a look at the all-new Americana Outdoors website. It's full of pertinent news and stories from the outdoors, and you can always view our huge library of outdoor television titles. Look us up at americanaoutdoors.com. Well, thanks to the folks at Garmin International, Cabela's, and Yamaha Outdoors for making this episode possible. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.